Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Premier League Fantasy Football and welcome to my video. In today's video, I want to look at my team, seeing how well they performed in Game Week 7, then we move ahead to Game Week 8. So if you're new to the channel, please do subscribe and drop a like on the video as it helps my channel out a lot. So here we go. Now, as you can see, for Game Week 7, I got 60 points, above the average of 49, and I made 2 free transfers. So yeah, an okay game week. You know, I'm inside of the top 1 million, around the 900k mark. The 2 free transfers worked really well for me. I removed Chilwell and Jackson. Both players did not play at all. And I brought in Trippier, got 12 against Burnley. And Morris, who's got a goal against Everton, got him to 8. And he got 2 points against Burnley. So not bad at all. However, one of the biggest like bad moves that I did was the biggest bad decision in the whole wide world, let's just say, was to remove Song in Game Week 6 to bring in Rashford, and that did not pay off. I just tried to be clever, really, and you know, I was clever here, you know, by removing Rashford. Actually, most of my transfers actually was good, other than this. So, like, you know, I removed, what was this? So Luke Shaw in Game Week 3, right? I removed Luke Shaw in Game Week 3, got himself injured, obviously. I brought in Romeo, and as you can see, he helped me out there. Obviously, not this area here, but you know, and Pickford. So I removed Pickford in Game Week 3, as you can see, 2, 1, 3, 2. So it's not that good, but you know, Edison hasn't done well himself as well. But I got a clean sheet here, so it's worked-ish. And here, right, I removed Rashford. I was like, you know what? It's time to remove Rashford. And this was a game week 4, right? It was a, you know, obviously Arsenal's a difficult fixture, right? But you just never know. And when you score that goal, I was like, oh my god! But Son getting 3 goals against Burnley was amazing. You know, that helped me out with the overall ranks. I was around the 200k mark. But then I tried to be clever. You know, and that's what happens. Sometimes you get trigger happy. Remove Song in Game Week 6, playing against Arsenal. Scored 2 goals and another goal against Liverpool, you know, for Rashford. And I just tried to really attack, you know, Game Week 7, like, you know, Burnley, Crystal Palace, and you know, Brentford. I just tried to go for their fixtures, really, and that did not work. So, yeah. But then, you know, Chilwell and Jackson, obviously both players did not play. But then I brought in, you know, Morris and Trippier. So what I'm trying to say, sometimes you do these transfers and it works really well. You're like, oh my god, I could do anything. And then you try to be clever and it doesn't work. And then, yeah, and you try to fix it. So I'm trying to fix things now a little bit. And as you can see, my team's got a few injuries and suspensions and so on. So, yeah. Quite of a big problem to resolve, but I just need to get through Game Week 8. Then I'm going to activate my wildcard. You know, a lot of people activate a wildcard after Game Week 7 deadline, and that's fine. You know, a lot of people got the value. My team value just went down the hill, really, and I need to bring that back up. And I think throughout the international break, I think that might help a little bit to gain, you know, to go, you know, to get the players that are actually gaining some value a little bit to kind of help my team in the future. So, you know, when I wildcard after the Game Week 8 deadline, I'm going to try and bring in players that is going to have, like, you know, the value is going to rise, and then fix a team up that is good for 9, 10, 11 and 12, and then just kind of look ahead, really. So that's the plan. So anyways, let's quickly go through. So Edison in goal with 1, Espinton with 2, -2, sorry. Trippier with 12, Bell with 3, Bowden with 2. Odegaard, decent differential of mine. 17 points there. Scored a goal, scored a penalty. Got 2 assists to his name and 3 maximum bonus points. Saka played, scored a goal, 9 points, perfect from him. And as you can see, Rashford and Bruno Fernandes, these were my players. These were the players that should have got some returns but did not get because they played really badly. Morris with 10 and Haaland with 4. As you can see, this was on my bench. So moving on to game week 8. The team is not bad, but there are problems with the team. Like, it's not the worst team that you see. I just got to stick with the 2 Manchester United players against Brentford. I just got to hope that they return, because I've got to remove them after. And as you can see, like, you got Luton versus Spurs. A lot of people's going to captain Spurs players. I need to bring in a Spurs player, and I may captain a Spurs player as well. I can bring in Song, or I can bring in Maddison. Just either of them will help out, really. So that's what I'm thinking to do. And then, you know, Fulham versus Sheffield United. You know, you got Everton versus Bournemouth. I think Everton players like Calvert-Lewin or some of their defence could be an option. Maybe Raul Jimenez for, you know, against Sheffield United could be something. I think a lot of players are just not going for Chelsea players right now. Crystal Palace versus Nottingham Forest. It could be a tight game. Crystal Palace could get some clean sheets. This is going to be quite a explosive game to watch. You know, Brighton versus Liverpool. That's why a lot of people's going for Liverpool players. For me, when I set my team up for 9, 10, 11, 12, I might bring in Matoma, you know, and Salah. I might even double up with Liverpool, really, and get Diaz as well. It depends on the injuries. Get some Newcastle players, maybe double up on their defence. I might even go for Neto, really. Get Watkins in. Go for Alvarez and Haaland up front. Maybe go 3 up front. So I'll see how that kind of works out. See if I got the budget for it, and have at least Maddison or Song. So that's going to be quite tough to actually to kind of like make. But that's the kind of the template that I'm going to be going with. It's kind of the similar template now, but because in the international break there could be more injuries, you know, and I really, maybe that might be my advantage. But yeah, so that's the plan, really. For me, I do have a defensive problem, so there's a chance that I might take a -4 point in it. But then I'm thinking to myself, but should I really take a hit for a defender when not sure which defender could, even if they get like 6 points or 7 points, I don't think it's enough, and I'm going to wildcard anyway. I don't feel like I should. Unless I need some money to kind of use for elsewhere. So, not the best value in the world. You know, the value on my team is dropping like crazy, so I need to bring that back up from the wild card, but it's fine. It happens, right? So for like Odegaard, you know, I can do a straight swap and bring Maddison in and captain him. I think this is a great shout. I feel like Tottenham will score, and Maddison could be. I think he's now kind of due to get a decent or massive return. So I would really want that to happen. Good fixtures here as well. And I think that's the only transfers that I'm going to do. Yes, I can definitely remove like Rashford and Bruno Fernandes and just go, you know, I don't want them, but they got home fixtures. I'm just going to bite the bullet this time, or the last time, and just go for it, guys, you know, and just see. That's my big differential there, and we're just going to hope. So that is about it, guys. There is a chance that I might take a little bit of a risk and, you know, maybe do this. So as an example, and bench Foden because I'm not sure if he's going to start. I just feel like it's not. So I'm just going to not worry about him right now. So do I have the money? I don't. I was thinking to bring Raul Jimenez for the Sheffield United fixture, although he doesn't play it all the way to 90 minutes. But I feel like it's a risk, and I want to try and take a risk on a player. Or maybe I'll just do this and just, you know, take no hits, and that will probably help me out a lot there as well. So yeah, definitely I'm going to have to bring in a Spurs midfielder. And there's a chance that I might captain them as well. But Haaland is Haaland, right? And it is against Arsenal. Arsenal's defence is not the best still. So, but with Rodri not being there, I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining. I hope that this has helped you. I know it's a little, the video is a little bit later than usual, but I've been very, very busy with work. Yeah, so that's kind of taken over a little bit. But anyways, thanks for watching. Have a good one, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.